Hello there, it's me, Egil Thorsson again. I was having lunch on Sunday, as is my wont. A nice juicy pork joint, crackling and everything, apple sauce, stuffo and everything. And it brought to mind, I thought, well, it's one of the most traditional folk tales that we all learn as a child, but there's variations of it. And this is a variation of that story that I was taught as a child. I hope you enjoy it. It's an English folk tale. It mentions Shanklin, so whether that is the Isle of Wight, who knows, but we shall see. Once upon a time, in the fair old land of Albion, that jewel set in the silver sea, as Shakespeare said, there were 3 little pigs. I'll call them Pipsqueak and Wilfred, how's that? For those who medal collectors will know what I'm talking about. And they left the sty, as all young piglets must, to make their way in the world. And the first little piglet thought, I've got to have a little house of my own. He went to a farmer and said, hello farmer. Hello Pip, what can I do for you? Hey man, I'd like some straw so that I can build a house and keep myself warm. The little pig put his trotter into the purse. Out came a silver penny. The farmer took his cart, dumped a load of straw at the site he was supposed to build, and he built quite a nice little house. Detached and bijou, I think, is the estate agent's term. And the little pig was doing what little pigs do, minding their own business. But out of the wood, there was the wolf, and thought, that looks jolly nice. And he went, knocked on the door. Piggy, piggy, pig, let me in, or I'll huff and pluff and blow your house down. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. No sooner had he said it than the wolf, I won't do it too hard because he's hard work, and a gust like a hurricane hit the side of the house, and there was the pig standing behind the door with a ring of straw around him. The wolf didn't need telling, rumph, munch, 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 exit one piglet. Oh, that was jolly nice. Now let's see what else we can do. Squeak then thought, I want to build a house. Don't like straw, I know. And he went to a farmer, different one this. Have you got any sticks or furs? Furs? Oh, you mean piles of sticks? Yeah. Yeah, I've got some. What do you want to do with them? I want to build a house out of sticks. Yeah, seems good enough for me. Okay, yeah, okay. I can do your load. 1 silver penny, do you? Okay. And he opened his purse and put his little trotter in and pulled out a silver coin, a penny. That was a standard in those days. And sure enough, the farmer came. Right, where do you want these furses dumped? Just out here, that'll do nicely. So, there was a big pile of sticks. And Piggy, he worked all day, did Squeak, building uprights, interwoven. It did a very nice job, actually, it has to be said. This house was quite spacious. It was nicely appointed, door facing south. And he got some of the finest straw he could find and built himself a really nice house. In the middle was a hearthstone, set up a fire, big iron pot, and was doing what pigs do, just enjoying life. But the wolf, he'd eaten Pip, and he was feeling a bit peckish. And he was walking around and his stomach was rumbling like a big pot on a fire, and he looked and he saw smoke. Hello. And he followed through where the smoke trail led through the trees, being careful, quiet, because wolves aren't stupid. And they walked through the path. He saw a rabbit. Hello, Mr. Wolf. Hello, rabbit. Forget it, mate, I'm not going to go after you, I've got better things. And he lay down on all fours in the long grass just outside the forest. Very interesting, he said. That looks like Dindins again. He said, oh, it's another piglet. Now the wolf was very partial to pork. Who isn't? But he crept up on all fours, rapped on the door, and the piggy says, who is it? Oh, it's me. Let me in. I'll set up because I wish to eat you, he said in his best posh voice. Not by the hairs of my chinny chin chin. And the wolf said, look, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. Then I'll eat you. Go on then, do your best, said the pig. So the wolf inflated his mighty chest and blew. His ears cracked. He thought, good grief, I've got to stop doing this. And the house fell, a big pile of twigs. Leapt on Squeak, yum yum yum, nice pork dinner. Ha! Nice one, thought the wolf. And off he went, do 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 do, into the forest. Well, after about an hour or so, he felt hungry again. Wolves have very big appetites. And he thought, I don't know, I'm feeling peckish. I do like those pork though, that's really nice. And a raven heard him and said, there's another house up on the heath there. Maybe you'll be lucky. Okay, said the wolf. And off he went, again, treading softly through the forest. He walked, crouched, and smelled. Then he saw a smoke. Hello, that looks familiar. And he crawled on all fours, looking more like a snake than a wolf, but he came to the clearing. Again there was long grass, and he lay there and he watched, and he could see a piglet. We know him as Wilfred. Wilfred was there, and he thought, Dindins, and he walked up, and he knocked on the door. What do you want? I want to eat you. Go away, you horrid thing. Look, he says, I've been through this before. I'm going to huff and I'm going to puff and I'm going to blow your house down. Not by the hairs of my chinny chin chin, you nasty wolf, you. All right, mate, I've told you this is how it's going to be. Nothing happened. No, an heck, thought the wolf. This house, what is it? Oh, it's brick. I ain't going to blow that down in any hurry. I'm certainly not going to blow any harder, because if I do, I might have a heart attack, fall down dead. Yep, okay. So the wolf scratched the top of his head. Oh, got fleas. He scratched the top of his head and thought, I've got to use my brain on this one. Now, let me think. I know. What do you want? Look, mate. I tell you what, there's a field of turnips outside. Pig's delight. You know you like your turnips. I certainly do. I'll show you where the field is, and you come out here about 6 o'clock. Okay. I'll see you then. Bye. Well, the pig wasn't a fool, and he thought, 6 o'clock, and he was in the field by 5 o'clock, wheelbarrow full of turnips, back home. And the wolf came. Are we off to that field? I've already been. I've got turnips coming out of my ears. Gah! The wolf was not a happy bunny, or a happy wolf for that matter. So, he thought, scratching his chin, he thought, I've got to use my brain here. Got it. What? Look. There's a fantastic apple tree. We can go there, pick all those apples. You know, you'll enjoy it. Okay, what time we getting here then? 5 o'clock, the wolf thought, yay, I'll get him at his own game. Okay, bye. See you, mate. The wolf trogs off. 4 o'clock in the morning, the pig's up there picking apples, but the wolf thought, yeah, oh, so you turned up early, did you, mate? Oh, yes, yes, yes. These apples are quite delicious, you know. Lovely, juicy things. How are they? Well, I'll throw you one down. He got the apple right across the field. I'll get it, said the wolf, and off he went. While he was doing that, Piglet, he got a nice bag of apples on him, down a tree, back in the house. Ah! This pig is really getting up my nose, said the wolf. He's really, ooh. Oh, barbecue him, I tell you. Well done, said the wolf. Tell you what, there's a nice load of butter at the farm there. How about you and me? We go over there and we get that butter. Okay? I know you like butter. I certainly do, said the wolf. Okay. Now what time shall I get up? 2 o'clock in the morning, all right? Because, you know, they're all asleep and... Yeah, said the wolf. So, you're not getting me this time. The wolf turns up at 1 o'clock in the morning. The pig has got a big metal churn and scooping out trotters full of butter. Slop, slop. The farmer's asleep. As farmers do. And he got about halfway and the wolf says, "Ah, gotcha!" Wilfred wasn't stupid. Got in the butter churn, put the lid down and rolled. And the wolf went, "What the heck is that making all that noise and he's shiny? I don't want to know!" And the wolf ran off. And the butter churn went down the hill with Piglet and butter inside and actually hit his front door. Got out quick, pulled the churn in. "Robert's your father's brother." And the wolf says, "That pig is getting right up my nose. I'm going to have him. I tell you, I'm going to have him. He's really vexing me. I'm looking at a right wally in front of all my wolf chums. Yeah? Yeah? They're calling me Peter the Piglet Hater. I'll get this pig." The wolf lay down in the grass. He wasn't happy at all, throwing stones into a pond. He actually threw a stone and hit a frog, which cheered him up a little bit, because frogs and wolves, it's a long story. And anyway, he sat there and thought, "Yeah, I've got it." And off he went to the piglet's house. "What do you want?" "Look, we've probably got off on the wrong foot here. You know me, I'm the wolf, you're the piglet." And everybody says, "Oh, you got to be the piglet." "No, let's be pals." "Go on." "Well," he said, "there's a fair at Shanklin, we could go there. And, well, you know, there's all hot dog, candy floss, all kinds of little treasures. You can buy stuff there. A piglet's delight." "Okay, and what time are we going there then?" "Midnight." "Very romantic time." "Don't like that." No, we just go there and have a bit of fun, a horn of mead, and maybe get some chicken, because I like chicken, you like chicken, and then let's face it, who likes a chicken? Yeah, okay. But the piglet once again outwitted the wolf and had gone to the fair and got everything he wanted. Oh, he got candy floss, hot dogs, mead, you name it, and brought it back. The wolf was really annoyed. "I'm really annoyed," said the wolf. "I've put myself out, I've had hardly any sleep, and I've got this little porker giving me the business. I've been subtle, I've been polite. Now is the time." "Where were you then?" "I went earlier, I know your tricks." "Right, I've had enough. No more Mr. Nice Guy." And the wolf climbed up the drain pipe of the house. The chimney was there. Now let's just think, my hips are that side. I'll get down there dead easy. And got down the chimney. Now the pig thought, "Yeah, I've got your number, cucumber." Put a big kettle at the bottom of the chimney, filled it full of water, some of the turnips, some of the apples and all this lot, and lit a fire. And very soon that cauldron was boiling. Bibble, bobble, plop. Bibble, bobble, plop. That's my impression of a kettle anyway. The wolf was oblivious to this. He was so angry. He could stamp a grape. He was that angry. And the wolf, straight in the water. Ah! The piglet slammed the lid down and had a very nice wolf stew. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the story of the three little pigs. And the last pig, Wilfred, grew to be a big pig and had little piglets of his own. So, I hope you've enjoyed the story as much as I've enjoyed telling it to you. And until we meet again, and the weather's fine, bye.